We're more connected than ever, but can we communicate well? Last week, I went into hiding. Communication with people has been turned off. Essays done, articles in, dissertation to begin. Porridge every day, 3 times a day. Sore bum from sitting, grating knees from the gathering frost, and have to prepare a TED talk about communication. But I'm completely lost. It was my phone that told me Trump had been elected. Leonard Cohen died. We had bonfire night and lit fireworks, even as bombing trended on the side. Facebook informs me that we're being poisoned by our food, air, and constant supplementary pills. So we go back to our frozen flats, sit on the floor, pretend it's a yoga mat, and try and block out the outside. Breathe. It's all about me. And then reach over, just to check that everyone else knows I'm still alive. Paradoxically, this need for recognition centers ourselves in. Me and my phone become like this little force field that prevents the outside getting in. And in living like this, it's difficult to tell sometimes what's real and what's not, what to act on and what to just like and move on. Have you ever bumped into someone who's just made a vulnerable remark online and not asked them, "How are you now? What was that about?" I know I have, and I'm ashamed of doing so. But I have to say, I just didn't know where to go or what to say, or if it was even supposed to be seen by me, and bringing it off the stage, screen, and into the room seemed too much of a feat. But that person had a voice, but it didn't carry through. And people who liked online, aware, brushed past in quiet apathy. I mean, is it because we don't care? Or just think that, someone else will? Or that by putting it out there, we've done enough? Or maybe we're just too caught up in life, in the next day, the next task, the next interview. But these are excuses, and I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed because we don't allow our voices to be expressed in the presence of our bodies. We hide behind these screens. I wander down Middle Meadow Walk. Headphones in, phone out, expanding into my little bubble. And when I see friends, I don't even notice myself glancing down, carrying on a conversation with my hand, even as I say to them, "How are you?" Sorry. Whilst I may not mean it to come across like that, it becomes all about me. Not we, me. Why? We've shut down. We're scared of saying an idea out loud in case we say something wrong, in case we offend, and in the rush don't have time to explain or argue it through. So we reduce, simplify, stick to the accepted platitudes. And the simplification reassures and grows and denies the grey. We are black and white, and we can only speak for ourselves. So we speak, plaster our words on a blue-headed page, scroll through piles of the same because the codes only reflect what you want them to show. But you see, I've been using "we" as that cover, to take responsibility away from me, myself, and I, and you, and you, and you, for not forcing the conversation beyond the blue and into the room between me and you. And our words and actions, they can have power, and this evening has been an example of that. And in the end, it doesn't actually matter what our individual opinions are, whether we disagree or just don't know. We have to start or keep going back to having conversations face to face, not let things pile up in cyberspace. So continue asking questions. and waiting for the response. Giving a person time and warmth to be able to express themselves in a way that isn't straight, scripted small talk. This is where we need to keep going back to in order to keep looking out. To talk in the presence of our bodies and to listen and act out loud.